Valentine's Day has a way of revealing things people don't always say out loud. For some, it's about intimacy, quiet connection, and feeling emotionally chosen. For others, it's about effort, excitement, and making a moment feel unforgettable. And for a lot of people, the stress isn't about love at all, it's about expectation. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. What feels romantic to one person can feel exhausting, performative, or even empty to another. A candlelit dinner at home might feel deeply meaningful to one type, while another is thinking, "That's it? We're staying in?" And that difference usually isn't about how much someone cares. It's about how they experience love. Today, we're breaking down each of the 16 MBTI personality types and their ideal Valentine's Day date. Whether they crave a cozy night in, a thoughtfully planned experience, or a full-blown grand gesture that feels straight out of a movie. If you've ever felt misunderstood on Valentine's Day, or accidentally misunderstood someone else, this video is for you. And if you love MBTI content that helps you love people better instead of guessing wrong, hit like, tap subscribe, and comment your MBTI type below. Because here on Personality IRL, we don't just talk about personality, we translate it into real-life connection. Let's talk romance, personality style. These types don't approach Valentine's Day casually. They want it to mean something, even if they don't want it to be flashy. An ISTJ's ideal Valentine's Day isn't about novelty. It's about sincerity. They'd much rather have a well-planned, calm evening than a chaotic surprise. A reservation at a favorite restaurant, a home-cooked meal done properly, or a cozy night in with something meaningful planned in advance. What matters most to them is reliability and effort. They notice whether you remembered what they like, respected their comfort, and followed through. Big public gestures usually make them uncomfortable, but a steady, intentional evening that feels grounded and thoughtful? That's romantic to an ISTJ. ESTJs appreciate Valentine's Day when it feels intentional and put together. They enjoy dates that are planned confidently, dinner reservations, tickets to something worthwhile, or an experience that feels elevated rather than improvised. They're not opposed to grand gestures, but only if they're executed well. Sloppiness kills the romance. What they love most is knowing you put in effort. For ESTJs, love shows up through organization, follow-through, and showing that this relationship matters enough to be prioritized. INTJs prefer Valentine's Day to feel personal, not performative. Their ideal date is often quiet and private. A meaningful conversation, a shared interest, or a carefully chosen experience that reflects who they are, not what's trending. They don't need extravagance, they need intention. A partner who understands their inner world, respects their need for depth, and doesn't force romance into a public spectacle instantly earns their trust. ENTJs often enjoy Valentine's Day as an opportunity to do something big, but with purpose. They like dates that feel confident and memorable. A well-planned outing, an impressive experience, or something that feels like a statement, "I chose you." They don't do half-effort romance. If they're in, they're in. That said, what truly matters isn't the scale. It's whether the moment feels intentional and aligned with their partner's values. For these types, Valentine's Day is less about the event and more about how it feels. ISFJs thrive on emotional security and quiet affection. Their ideal Valentine's Day feels comforting. A cozy night in, shared traditions, handwritten notes, or thoughtful gestures that say, "I know you." They care deeply about effort, but not flashiness. They want to feel emotionally chosen and appreciated. Loud, chaotic, or overly public dates can feel overwhelming. What they cherish most is sincerity and warmth. INFJs want Valentine's Day to feel emotionally intentional. They love dates that allow for connection and depth, long conversations, shared reflections, and moments that feel symbolic rather than staged. A quiet cafe, a walk under city lights, or a carefully planned evening with emotional meaning often resonates more than anything extravagant. They don't want romance for the sake of romance. They want to feel understood. ISFPs experience romance through the senses. Their ideal Valentine's Day is often relaxed, immersive, and emotionally genuine, something creative, aesthetically pleasing, or gently adventurous. They don't like rigid schedules or pressure-filled expectations. They want the moment to feel natural and authentic. Whether it's a spontaneous date or a cozy shared experience, what matters most is emotional presence. INFPs love Valentine's Day when it feels personal and emotionally sincere. They're drawn to dates that feel meaningful rather than performative. Soft lighting, deep conversation, shared values, and romantic atmosphere matter a lot. Grand gestures can be beautiful, but only if they feel heartfelt, not obligatory. For INFPs, the best Valentine's Day makes them feel emotionally seen and safe to be themselves. These types bring energy, excitement, and emotion into romance. ESTPs enjoy Valentine's Day when it feels exciting and alive. They prefer dates that involve movement, spontaneity, or shared experiences. Something active, playful, or bold. They're less interested in scripted romance and more interested in chemistry. As long as the date feels engaging and fun, they're happy. ESFPs love Valentine's Day when it feels celebratory. They enjoy dates that feel emotionally warm and visually engaging. Laughter, connection, and shared joy matter more than perfection. They love feeling appreciated and adored, and they're usually very generous with affection in return. For ESFPs, romance should feel alive. ENTPs like Valentine's Day when it's unconventional. They enjoy dates that spark conversation, curiosity, and novelty. Something surprising, playful, or intellectually engaging. They don't want a predictable script. They want shared discovery. If the date invites connection without pressure, ENTPs thrive. ENFPs experience Valentine's Day as an emotional event. They love dates that feel expressive, warm, and full of meaning. Connection, affirmation, and shared emotion matter more than structure. They don't need extravagance, but they do need emotional presence. For ENFPs, romance is about feeling deeply chosen. These types approach Valentine's Day with subtlety and intention. ISTPs prefer Valentine's Day to feel easy. A relaxed date, shared activity, or quiet time together works best. They don't enjoy emotional pressure or elaborate planning. Romance for them is about comfort and authenticity, not performance. INTPs enjoy Valentine's Day when it feels intellectually or emotionally interesting. They appreciate low-key settings where conversation flows naturally. They're less about tradition and more about connection. A thoughtful discussion or shared interest goes further than grand gestures. ENFJs love Valentine's Day as an opportunity to deepen connection. They enjoy dates that feel emotionally affirming and meaningful. They often put a lot of effort into making their partner feel special. Their ideal date feels warm, intentional, and growth-oriented. ESFJs appreciate Valentine's Day when it feels relational and thoughtful. They enjoy traditional romance, dinner, gifts, shared moments. They want to feel appreciated and connected. What matters most is effort and emotional consistency. So, are you more of a cozy night in or a grand romantic gesture? Neither is better. They're just different love languages shaped by personality. Understanding how you experience romance, and how your partner does, can turn Valentine's Day from stressful to meaningful. Now it's your turn. Comment your MBTI type and tell us, what's your ideal Valentine's Day date? And if this video helped you understand yourself or someone you love a little better, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because here on Personality IRL, we don't just talk about personality, we help you love with intention. After all, romance works best when it's actually your type.